Hello everybody and welcome to vlog number 1 of the OWLS readathon. I'm so excited for this readathon this month. I'm already so excited seeing all of the information on the Twitter account, seeing all that's to come. I'm just really excited to participate this year. So I did end up posting a TBR video, but yeah, that TBR probably gonna change. I also think that I'm going to work on my OWLS readathon spread a little bit because I did already do it. I did show what I did in my April journal with me, but I kind of want to make some changes. I kind of want to fix what the TBR list looks like just because I, one, think I'm changing my TBR a little bit, and two, I just don't like the way it came out. I feel like it looks a bit messy, so I kind of want to change it, put like a piece of paper over it and fix it. Either way, no matter what I end up reading for my TBR, I'm really excited for this readathon. I don't know what book I'm going to start with. I do have one of the books that I want to read that's different from my TBR. I originally had Circe or All the Light We Cannot See. I was kind of deciding between those two for the set by the sea or in the ocean sort of prompt, but I think I'm going to read To Kill a Kingdom instead. They have the ebook on Scribd. They might have the audiobook as well, but they definitely have the ebook, and I think I'm going to read that instead. I kind of just have more of an interest towards that book right now. I definitely want to read Circe and All the Light We Cannot See eventually. I just don't think I want to read them right now. So I might start with that because that's the one that I kind of keep thinking about while I'm thinking about my TBR and what changes I want to make. So I think I might start with that one, but I need to get the Scribd app on my iPad because it'll probably be easier to read it than on my phone. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to start with. But I also think, let's see, I need my TBR. I'm trying to remember which ones are audiobooks and which ones are like ebooks. So originally I did have more audiobooks on my TBR, but now that I've changed it a little bit, it's all either physical books or ebooks. The only audiobook I have is The Near Witch by V.E. Schwab, and I might switch that with reading Harry Potter. So I was gonna say let me get an audiobook going at the same time that I read To Kill a Kingdom, but that's not happening anymore because I don't know if I want to read The Near Witch right now. I definitely want to read that at some point. I just feel like I'm also in the mood to reread Harry Potter, so we'll see what ends up happening. But I think I'm going to start with To Kill a Kingdom. That's what I've decided. I think that's what we're gonna start with. My camera always dies right as I'm trying to end the clip that I'm filming. What are the chances? I'm going to start To Kill a Kingdom. I think that's what I'm going to read first, and hopefully I can get through the rest of my TBR in this month. I do have some books that I want to read this month that have nothing to do with this readathon, so wish me luck. But yeah, I'm going to stop babbling. I think I'm going to go and fix my TBR spread and then start To Kill a Kingdom. Happy OWLS readathon, everybody. Why did I do that? I don't know. Friends, it's day 3 of the readathon. I didn't vlog much of anything yesterday. I'm also about to film, that's why I have makeup on and I am dressed from the top half up. I promise I'm not going anywhere. It's the only time I put makeup on to film and to leave my house. but I'm not leaving. So I think I'm like 100 or so pages into The Killer Kingdom, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a Little Mermaid retelling, which I didn't know until I like started to read it, and she had red hair, and I was like, is this a Little Mermaid retelling? But I feel like the prince in this book, like, he found her in the water. Oh, hi Sam. The prince literally found her in the water, and she can speak the language of like sirens and mermaids, and yet he's like, not that suspicious. Like, I mean, he does think it's suspicious, but I just think it's funny. But I am really enjoying it. The Little Mermaid was like my favorite Disney princess movie. I mean, I watched a lot of them over and over and over again, but I feel like The Little Mermaid was the one that I watched the most. I love The Little Mermaid, and this is very different from the Disney adaptation of The Little Mermaid, but it's still really good. I also don't really read a whole lot of standalone fantasies, which I feel like I should do more of because I love fantasies, but also sometimes I'm just not in the mood to read a 10-book series, which I feel like is a lot of the cases with fantasy, but I really want to read more standalone fantasies, so this was a good start. I'm enjoying it. Sam, can you not try and get in my closet? But yeah, that's kind of my update for right now. Also, I did want to give kind of a channel update because I am filming a video right now that I thought it would make sense to maybe mention this. So yeah, channel update, because I am sitting down to film right now, but this is kind of a rare occasion, I think, with my family being home because of everything going on with the coronavirus right now. It's been kind of hard to film because I'm not like super comfortable filming when both my parents are home, but I do want to say that I am very glad that they're home more often. I want them to be home. I want them to be safe. So don't make it be like I'm mad that they're home because of the coronavirus, because that's not the case, obviously. But it does make it a little hard to film when I don't want people like hearing me. So I just wanted to say that there might be a bit of a slowdown with sit-down videos. But speaking of sit-down videos, I'm not doing wrap-ups anymore. I've decided. I hate filming monthly wrap-up videos. I really don't enjoy doing them, and I feel like they also don't do that well on my channel, which wouldn't matter if I enjoyed filming them. Like, I don't think about necessarily views when I film a video. Like, I just want to film it because I want to film it. This is a hobby. This is something I do for fun, so I'm not like thinking about views. Sam's going under the table. I have my tripod on. Was that the most direct route? He literally went under this to go right there. Why? But wrap-ups do not do that well on my channel, and I don't enjoy filming them, so to me it just seems silly to spend time filming a video I don't want to do that people don't really want to watch, when I could be spending time filming a video I want to film that people want to watch. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I might do recent reads videos or something, but I might not even do that. I don't know. It just is going to depend on how I feel. But yeah, I just thought I would give a bit of an update on that in this vlog because I don't know when else I would do it. But anyways, back to the OWLS readathon. Yeah, Killer Kingdom. It's good. I'm going to try and make some progress today. I keep getting distracted. It's kind of hard to focus on reading even though I want to read. But I'm going to try to read a good chunk today after I finish filming videos. Hopefully. But yeah, I will check in with you guys later on if I've done some more reading. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say for right now. Okay, I just finished filming all my videos. I changed my shirt because that's how I differentiate between videos. I change my shirts. I think what I'm going to do is get the footage that I filmed onto the computer. I don't think I'm going to edit anything today, but it's possible that I will. But I do think that I'm just going to do that and then do some reading. So let's get that going because it's day 3 of this readathon. I have a whole month and I'm stressed about it. Why? I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to put everything on the computer and then force myself not to just immediately edit them. And what was my voice just doing there? And then I'm going to read. So I will update you guys when I have something else to update. Why this is where I decided to sit down, but here we are. So I finally finished my first book of the OWLS Readathon. I ended up finishing To Kill a Kingdom last night, and I ended up giving it a 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I really liked the Little Mermaid retelling aspect of it. I really liked the characters. I liked the story. I think the only reason I didn't give it a full 5 stars is that I think it's more so to do with me that I'm just not used to a standalone fantasy. I feel like we didn't really get to connect with all of the characters as I would have liked. I think we connected with the main characters well enough. I think that their relationship kind of developed pretty quickly, but it wasn't like insta love, but it just happened rapidly. But obviously, like with a 300 and something page standalone, it's gonna happen quickly. I think it was just an adjustment, but I also didn't feel like I connected with the side characters as much. Like, I definitely liked them and I liked seeing them, but I just didn't really feel super connected with really any of them. I still liked the side characters, but I didn't feel like I connected with them, if that makes sense. But I still really enjoyed it. So if any of you have a good Little Mermaid retelling recommendation, send it my way. I haven't started anything else. Last night I ended up just playing Animal Crossing and watching a couple of Run BTS episodes with my friend Franny. We got up to the same episode, so we just started watching them together and like texting each other about it. It was kind of cute. We love a Run BTS state. But it made me not read anything, so I didn't pick up anything else, but I think I'm changing my TBR for the 50th time. I think the class is arithmancy. I'm not really sure if that's the correct one, but it's whatever one is the prompt with a heart on the cover or in the title. I originally was going to read Solitaire by Alice Oseman, and I still want to read it, so I'm not sure I made the right choice because I still do want to read that one, but I ended up downloading the audiobook for Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. The audiobook was on Scribd, and I'm doing like the 30-day free thing that they decided to do, so I feel like I should be taking advantage of that while I still can. But I don't know how I feel about the Scribd app, honestly. I feel like it does this weird thing where I was listening to an audiobook last month, and it was like I was in the middle of chapter 7 and I wasn't paying the most attention because I was like doing something else while I was listening, and then it randomly just started in the middle of another chapter, like it skipped ahead, and I was like, this doesn't sound right. And then it was like chapter 11, but I was on chapter 7, so my camera battery died, and then I was filming and I went on for a lot longer than I realized because my card ran out of space. This is a mess. But when are my videos not a mess? Anyways, but before my card ran out of space, I was talking about Scribd and how weird it is. So I would love to know if that's happening to any of you. I don't know if that's just happening because a lot more people are listening to them because of the 30-day free offer, but I'd love to know if that happens to you if you have used Scribd for a while. It's really strange, but it hasn't been doing that on the computer. I listened to it on the website and it wasn't doing it then, so I might just listen to the audiobooks on the website because it worked a lot better. So while I have the audiobook for Every Heart a Doorway, I think I'm going to pick up something to physically read, and I'm going to do Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I have this on my TBR just in general. This is not for the OWLS Readathon. I just was planning on reading this month anyways, so I probably should pick it up and start reading it. This could have worked for the Set by the Sea prompt, but I already read To Kill a Kingdom, so it's too late now. But yeah, this is what I'm going to physically read, and then also have the Every Heart a Doorway audiobook. I also decided that I'm going to do weekly vlogs for this readathon. I mean, there's literally nothing else for me to do except for vlog and edit videos and read and play Animal Crossing, so I might as well do weekly vlogs. I'm here to provide plenty of self-isolation, mediocre content for you all, so you're welcome. I think, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that is my update for now. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I might start listening to the audiobook for Every Heart a Doorway and play some Animal Crossing, because why not? My island is not looking good. I literally started playing this the day before this readathon started, so that was bad planning on my part because now I'm like completely distracted by it, but oh well. So I haven't been playing for very long and I've never played Animal Crossing before, so the island is not looking great. But yeah, now I'm just babbling and not making any sense. My brain is going in like 1,000 different directions right now. That's my update. I'm gonna shut up now because I'm just going on and on. But yeah, that's it. It is now Wednesday, my dudes. I can't say it's Wednesday without following it with my dudes. But it's now Wednesday and I just wanted to wrap up this vlog because I'm going to start my week 2 vlog today. But I kind of wanted to give an update on what I ended up doing this past week. So I have my journal and let me open it up so I can tell you what I did. So I completed 2 of my OWLS out of the 5 that I need to for the librarian career. I don't know if I actually said what career I was doing at the beginning of this vlog. I'm going for librarian. That would have been helpful information at the beginning of this vlog, but you're getting it now. I'm just not good at this. But I completed Defense Against the Dark Arts by reading To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo, and I gave that a 4.5 stars. And then I completed Ancient Runes by reading Every Heart a Doorway by Shawnee Maguire, and I ended up giving that a 5 stars because... what? That book was insane. I ended up listening to the audiobook and I finished it yesterday and it was so good. I tweeted about it, but I want to just completely forget about this TBR and just read the rest of the series. I want to order copies of them. I want to physically read them. I think it's going to be one of those series that the more you reread, the more you get out of it, because I think the other books in the series follow different characters that we see in the first book. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I just feel like it's going to be one of those things that it just adds more to the characters every book you read, and then going back and rereading them will be even more interesting the second time around. I don't know, but I'm already obsessed with this series and I've read 1 book, so I'm very excited to continue at some point. This book was amazing. The concept is incredible. Basically, these kids or wayward children end up going to this school or are sent to this school by their parents because they've been to some fantastical world. They found a doorway to these fantastical worlds and ended up coming back to this world, and they don't know how to kind of move on from that, or their parents don't understand where they went, so they have to go to the school for other wayward children, and it's so good. The concept is just so interesting, and I feel like it makes sense that there's even more books in this series following so many different people and different characters and different worlds, because I feel like there's an endless amount of things that you could do with this concept. Well, maybe not endless, but it could go on for quite some time, I feel like. So I'm just really excited to continue on because the first one was great. But yeah, now I have Arithmancy, History of Magic, and Transfiguration left, and I'm feeling pretty positive. I know, or optimistic I should say, that I'm going to complete the OWLS. I was kind of concerned that I wasn't going to be able to do it just because I feel like every time I pick up a book I just get distracted, I can't really focus on reading. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit more optimistic that I'll actually be able to complete the OWLS readathon. But yeah, I think that is going to complete this vlog. Hopefully it was enjoyable. I know I literally vlogged within these same 4 walls. Not that that's any different from my other vlogs. I normally just vlog within my bedroom. I'm always scared to vlog anywhere else. But hopefully it was still enjoyable, and hopefully you can understand why maybe I wasn't vlogging certain days or my mood might have seemed off in some clips. It's a weird time right now, and I know you all understand. So yeah, I hope it was still enjoyable to watch, but I think that's going to complete this vlog. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.